Hi, it's Nikki. Just to show you this junk journal I've made for a swap on Junk Jounal Junkies on Facebook. It was a book that was spiral bound, and so I undid the spiral carefully, took all the pages out, covered the whole of the book, and then carefully, after I'd cinched holes in all my papers, put them all back in and then closed the spiral back up. I've covered it with the paper from Paper Mania, and it's the Portobello Road one. And on the cover here, I've used a coffee dyed doily, well actually half a coffee dyed doily, and then behind it I've got some little tiny bits from I've cut out from a bigger doily, in like a creamy off-white colour, and then I've put these butterfly buttons on. I bought these in Hong Kong, and I've used red. I hadn't actually got a white one, and as the white isn't very white, I've turned one of the buttons over so it's this sort of naked wood colour, and then blue on the front. And then I got some those little tiles from a really vintage game. I've used that and wrote journal on the front, and on the back I've put some various images, piece from a scrapbook paper, piece from a magazine. I think that was a bit of a picture from, might have been from some scrapbook paper somebody sent me, some vintage buttons, and this is a Cavallini sticker. Inside, the cover was already this colour, so I just left it because it's really, really nice. And I've used some bits here from another Paper Mania line, All Aboard. Just that little bit there I've cut out and put some stamps on it. In the pocket here, I made a couple of little journaling spots, and that's a die cut ticket I had. And then here's some more bits from the Portobello Road line. Just put a stamp on it. And then inside I've put the usual things I put in my junk journals, various pieces of notepad and little index cards. This is a postcard I had, and they were from World War I and II, the different posters we had to encourage women to go to work or men to go to war, and I just really like that one, Coming to the Factory, so I've put that in there because it's a part of British history, isn't it? And so from a card game, with a little cottage. This is just a journaling card from well, it's Paper Mania 2, that's Happy Days. And then this is a picture of Horse Guards Parade, and then on the back is a picture there of inside the House of Commons. Some more coffee dyed paper. That's from the All Aboard. There's an index card here, and I've put a Tilda gift tag, which I really like, the Cup and Saucer ones. Here's some images from a magazine of Big Ben and a London bus. And this was, last year I had some Cath Kidston bed linen, quilt cover and things, and the ribbon had got London, Cath Kidston London, so I've cut out a little bit that says London. And the back, I think that's is that Hampton Court? I think that's Hampton Court. A bit from a Beatrix Potter book. As a die cut of a jar, a little piece here, I think that was from K&Co paper, and I fussy cut it out. This is a picture here of Tower of London, and on the back here is a factory, 1914, obviously leading up to the First World War. There's a little envelope there, and I've put a little tag in it, and I had a new die recently, and it's got various little things on it, so I was cutting bits and pieces out, so you see some of them stuck inside the book. Just a nice piece of paper, a bit that's from Prima, that's from a book journal, and I cut out a little heart. This is a postcard from London, and it's showing you different architectural pieces, the fancy lampshades, what the silver dragon is and things, and so that's a postcard. Here's my things to do list, so I've put that in, just some nice note paper. It's a picture, I think that's Stow on the Wold, and on the back of there, it was from a vintage map. I've made a little pocket with a little tag in, and some writing paper there. This is from hotel I stopped in at just before Christmas. It's a piece of vintage map here, just a piece of craft card, and I've used another coffee dyed doily, and this was a die cut image from Tilda that I've put on there because I just thought she's really quite pretty. Journaling spot. This is some vintage writing paper, so I put that in. This is an advert from some old little magazines I bought from the 1950s, and so I've put some of those in. It's just sort of different advertisement. It was about going to sea and things. I've made out of a piece of scrapbook paper here, I've made myself a little pocket with a big flap, and I've put a little sticker there on, and this is it was from a poster I had that I used for the journal for Crafty Irina, and that was a little bit that I offcut of it. Little notepad. There's a picture of the Mint in London, and on the back London Tower Bridge. A journaling spot there. There's a picture of one of the London Underground's entrances. That was in 1926. And there's another picture of Tower Bridge. This was a new die I've got, so I had to stick them in, and it cuts out these row of tickets, which I really like, and that's just a piece of paper from a journal. It was a holiday journal, I think, vacation journal. It's one of those internal envelopes, and I've stuck down the flap here and then cut it across there to make a bigger opening, and inside I've put some postcards, and then on the back I've just stuck some vintage tickets. This is from a book journal, and here I've put some more vintage paper. I love this picture of this owl, so I put that on. Some more paper, and there's another one of those hands that I die cut. Postcard. It's a beautiful Cavallini envelope, so I've put that in. The Roldex card, another piece of quality drawing paper, and on the back there's a little sticker of a bus. This is advertisement for Poppy Day, so I've put that in. More writing paper. There's playing cards there with the Union Jack on the back. Page from Alice in Wonderland. What else? I've got a piece of note paper. This is pictures from Beatrix Potter. Put that in. A dictionary page. Another postcard. I think that's in Oxfordshire, if I remember rightly. Just a beautiful picture of a cottage by the canal. Picture of a teddy, which I really liked. This is a view looking out over London, and then on the back there, that's the Bank of England. Index card. This was a piece of music paper, which I really liked. Just so soft, and the colour and everything. I've not done anything with it. It's just so beautiful the way it is. This was a gift voucher I had for Kath Kidson, and the credit card bit sat there in this that came in the envelope, and I just thought it was so pretty with the roses on, looks so English. So I've covered that bit up. That's where it said how much the voucher was for, and I've covered the back there with a book page, and I thought that makes quite a nice frame. You could stick a picture behind that. Just really like that idea. There's a scoring pad for bridge, more writing paper, a bit from a magazine here about some old English advertisements. Paper bag, which of course you've got to have, and inside I've put I think I've put just a postcard there of Beatrix Potter. This is a set of postcards I've got from images taken from the Diary of an Edwardian Lady, which is just a beautiful book. And that was one of the images. I think that might actually be the cover. It was one of my grandma's favourite books. So I put that in, and a nice big piece here of graph paper. Well, it's graph paper on one side and lined paper on the other. And there's the back of the book. I've just put a little journaling spot in it. So I hope the person who gets it in the swap likes it. I've thoroughly enjoyed making it. If you've got any questions or any comments, please feel free to leave them. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.